Welcome back to the History Club podcast.
Woo! This is episode 23.
Yes.
This is episode graduation.
In honor of LeBron and Michael Jordan.
True. You guys can reference episode 21 if you want to know who's better. As we're filming this, we have not yet filmed episode 22, but that's okay. We don't want to lie to you guys.
Yes.
This is just like, this has to be the final episode.
It's very important.
But we have another guest who's going to come on. We think you'll love him.
Yes.
If something falls through in that episode, then this is episode 22. And just pretend we didn't say all those last things.
We can cut this.
Yeah, we can cut this. We'll do another cut where we say episode 22, just in case. Yeah. But welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is the graduation special.
Yes.
Are you excited, Owen?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to graduate.
Yes, Owen graduated this semester.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Leave a congratulations below in the comments. Owen, how are you feeling about graduation?
How am I feeling about graduation? That's a complex story. I feel like my time truly isn't coming to an end because I have come back for another round for masters. But I feel like reflecting on the past 4 years, a lot has changed. I feel like
yes,
a lot. I've grown in a lot of ways I never expected.
Should we start off with some reflection? I mean, I think we should get to the masters later in this video. I guess I was wondering, off the cuff, do you have a favorite memory from this semester? I mean, we've been the History Club podcast for the past semester. Not podcast related necessarily, but...
I would say one of my favorite memories, working with the Owen as a part of the crisis conferences and NERML. That was a very fun experience. Working with my good friends, Charlotte and Ronan, who you know from previous episodes. It's been a wonderful time working with them. I think also another really good memory. Well, not really a good memory, but like a memorable one would be the first day of school. When we had the incident. I think we previously talked about this one.
It's been hinted around a little bit. I don't know how in depth we've ever gone.
I think the mid-season check-in.
Yeah, we talked about it briefly.
Yeah. That certainly memorable.
Yeah.
Would have never have hoped to experience that. But, you know, things happen, I guess. Yeah.
If you want to know what we're talking about, you're going to have to go back and watch the earlier episodes. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes.
It is what it is.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a wide range. Happy to less happy.
And it was your first semester as a master's student.
It was.
So how would you say your favorite memories were from
my favorite memories from
this first semester?
I think I learned a lot of French. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm feeling good about my French.
Can you give us some French real quick?
No. No. None.
Don't worry, I couldn't do it either.
Yeah. I don't have any French but I can read it better. I think I can write it better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I keep up with it during break because it's actually been like, I've been taking language classes since 2nd grade, which I think is more than most people. Yeah. And I've hated it that whole time. But to actually be able to enjoy that was good. I would have never expected that going into grad school, that it would be my favorite class.
I think you gotta buy like a bunch of French books and try and read them in French.
That must have to be. I don't know if I'm at that level.
That's the only.
Yeah.
Like elementary school books or something like that.
Yeah, something like that with no clothes in them because I just don't know the clothes.
Yeah.
But something. Yeah. But that's one of my favorite memory. Yes. You graduated. You graduated. And I must ask, I mean, I think we should reflect on the semester more later, but I must ask, because we had a graduation party for you last Thursday.
Yes.
I just want to hear your reflections on that. Did you have a fun time?
I did. My parents came by. That was a interesting experience.
They sat right there.
They did. We got to meet all of the professors I talked about for so long, and all the people I've talked about for so long, including you.
Yes. That was exciting.
I had to warn them. I was like, they're going to be very excited to meet you. And they were.
We were.
And they were.
Yes. And they did a good job. They took photos of you with your mug.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they were very proud.
Yes. One of the exciting things was, I mean, of course, we have these History Club podcast mugs. These are not affiliated with the department. But you got a cool, old school one.
Yes.
Are you happy about that?
I'm very happy. It's sitting right now on my desk. I showed my parents afterwards, and they were like, I don't think you can drink from that.
No, you can't.
I don't think I should.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can watch it and be fine, but
I don't think I want to do that.
I don't think it's worth it.
There's probably so much bacteria that's built up in there.
I'm sure. Do you have other mugs at home?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a good amount. I should be okay. Yeah.
Yes. This is a reference actually to episode 13, Caden. Do you want to hear about his mug collection?
Mug collection. I do not have any extensive mug collection, sadly.
That's fine.
I need to work on that.
Yeah. Well, this graduation episode, of course, is just a vehicle for us to promo the other episodes so you guys don't watch.
Yes. This is like the clip show.
Yes.
You know when TV shows love to do that?
Yeah.
I think Friends did that a good amount every season for some weird reason. I don't know why.
We're definitely not going to do that because I can't clip.
Yeah, don't.
That'll be, spoiler alert, we may have a blooper reel coming.
That's exciting.
And that might be like a little clip show.
That would be fun.
You should watch that. You should subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when it comes out.
And hit that bell as well.
Yes, hit the bell.
There's no icon for this. We don't know how to animate, so...
No,
But just hit it somewhere.
I could,
I don't know where it is.
I'm too busy.
It's down there, maybe?
Yeah, I'm too busy editing the next episode to put in a bell.
Yeah.
And there's only one angle this episode, so we should address that elephant in the room. You guys can see us.
It's simple. We have 2 microphones.
2 mics.
Might as well just have one camera angle. Keep it simple as the original one.
Yeah, it would be like because then we like do one on each side.
Yeah.
They you wouldn't like it.
One close up on each of us.
Yeah, you guys would not enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a great time at the grad party though. I
got sidetracked.
Yeah, I had to deliver a speech.
Yes.
I wrote that out in like 2 hours, and I think it went pretty well. And then we had cake and pizza, and it was a wonderful time.
What type of pizza did you get?
I got only pepperoni.
Okay.
There was a good number of pizzas though. It was like a bunch of cheese, pepperoni. Another grad party actually brought in
I didn't know
that. Pizza. Yeah. They brought in a box of pizza. One of the other professors was like, "Hey, nobody wanted this pizza, so you guys can have it for your party."
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
I forget what kind of pizza it was. It was like one of them was chicken something else, maybe chicken broccoli.
Okay.
And then just some more cold slices of plain pizza.
Wow, I did not know that. Nobody heated it up, I imagine. Yep. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's great. Did you enjoy the cake?
Yes.
Was it vanilla?
It was chocolate, I believe.
It was chocolate, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. My mom did not have a slice. And the professor who was handing out the cake was very disappointed that she didn't want it.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, she had a lot on her plate. She had to take some photos.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And she had a slice of pizza, which was...
That's good. Do you know what flavor she had? Or what toppings, I guess?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It might have been plain or it might have been pepperoni. One of those two.
Yeah. Well, we'll have her on the podcast someday and we'll have to ask.
I don't know about that one.
Do you remember?
Do you remember having a slice of pizza at the grad party for Owen?
December 11th, 2024. Months ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And so you've graduated. You had your last Model UN meeting right after that.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
2 thumbs up on the semester for Model UN. Is that how we're feeling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to...
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was very proud of everything that we were able to accomplish. We got a good amount of awards when we went to NERML. Yes. We successfully ran, despite all the obstacles that came as a result of so many different things. Successful crisis conference. And then we just had a great time as a unit, I feel
That's great. That's great. And then might see one more off. History Club.
Oh, yes.
You had your last meeting as History Club president. Cookie party.
Bittersweet, I would
really?
say. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any memories from that?
Cookie party. We did elections. You may know Ronan. We already talked about Ronan.
Yes.
He is our new History Club president.
Yeah, this is a big announcement.
This is big.
Comment below and congratulate Ronan.
Yes.
Episode 9.
Yeah. Who else would you know that's on the e-board?
Charlotte from episode 14, social media manager.
And
episode 22's guest.
Yes, episode 22's guest.
Sam.
Maybe if everything goes perfectly well.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Hopefully episode 22's guest is the treasurer.
Yes.
And then we're hoping to have The vice president on.
Yes,
early next season.
We'll get him.
Yeah.
You'll get to know his name soon.
Yes, great man. Great man.
Yeah. As a whole for History Club, I think I'm happy with. We'll go with just one thumb up.
Okay.
For this one.
That's how History Club goes.
Yeah. I had to do a lot more than I expected. Our previous secretary went missing, which
it happens.
Happens to the best of us. I think I did an okay job at doing things. I could have handled some things better, specifically with like outreach and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think I just held it down after you set such a high standard. I
don't know that I did. History Club is always just kind of a wildfire that needs somebody to put it out.
Yeah.
And I think you put it out. I think, or maybe not put it out, but like when firefighters control the wildfire,
we
contained. Yes. What is it? Controlled burn? Is that what they do?
I think so. Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
As History Club president, and that's all we can ask for.
That's all you really need from the History Club.
It really is. The History Club podcast, of course. Is
History Club podcast. Level. 3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up.
If I had another arm, I would do it. Yeah.
There you go.
3. Yeah.
Yes. Are you happy with the podcast this season? I mean, I don't mean to jump straight to it, but
I'm very happy with the podcast this season. It's gone so much better than I would have ever expected. I'm very honest. Like watching the previous episodes, the host might fight again.
We have not had a host fight episode this season. I mean, episode 22 potentially. We don't know yet.
No disrespect to the previous co-host. I think that we just work better together as a unit.
I think I mean you can just see it in the stats.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. It's like episode 21's guest said about LeBron versus Michael Jordan. It's just
simple facts.
It's just facts. You just gotta look at the. No disrespect. Again, it was a business decision. It happens, but yeah, I mean we churned out 17 episodes.
Yeah.
In a 15-week semester.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you what your favorite ones were. I know it's like picking your favorite children.
It really is. Yeah.
Which one? I'm sure that you have a couple that
I do have a couple stick out. I mean, all of them are great. Again, we haven't filmed episode 22 yet, which I think will be a very fun one.
That'll be up there for sure.
I think if I had to pick one, it would probably be episode 10, Ryan.
That's a good one.
I think like just going into it, I wasn't really sure. Not necessarily how it would go, but I think I just expected like we would ask Ryan questions, and then to find out he was a podcaster himself.
Yes.
And he was firing it off, asking us questions too, and he had some great stories. He had his milk, he did his limbo. And we also, I mean, the viewers don't know this, but we had a wonderful trip to Market Kitchen.
We did.
Right before the podcast.
Very great.
That was my first time at Market Kitchen, which, if you guys don't know, is a kitchen inside Market Basket.
Yes, great deals.
Insane deals. Insane deals. And so, yeah, that one was a lot of fun. But of course, they all are fun. Do you have a favorite?
Ooh, the one that's sticking out in my mind right now, 13.
Yes.
Caden, the Halloween special. That one, just such a pleasure to film with him. I got to know him a lot earlier on in the year, so to have him come back, and it was just a great experience. And also we had a great meal at Chili's before that.
We did.
Yes.
We did have a great meal at Chili's. He had his Dracula outfit, which was awesome.
It was very awesome.
He took it seriously. And yeah, I mean, that was a long episode, and the uncut version is about 20 minutes longer. And
That's
so you'll be seeing that one in the bloopers reel.
Oh, yeah.
So stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned. That was good. Also, I mean, I think we'd be remiss not to mention episode 18, Professor Young.
That was a new height for the podcast.
That was definitely a new height for the podcast to recruit such a famed academic to the podcast.
Yeah. Very important that we mention that one. I feel like one of the main goals that we had coming into this season was to have a professor on to represent that point of view.
Yes.
And it took a lot of convincing, we'll say that.
Yes.
But we did eventually get one.
Yes, and people had their doubts, but we believed.
Yeah.
And Professor Young was nice enough to come on, and we appreciate that. Thank you. If we know you're watching.
Perspective season 3.
Yes, comment below who you'd like to see.
Yes.
But probably don't comment that. Probably just like let us know privately.
Yeah, let us know privately. I know we talked about earlier about sharing online, but like don't do that.
or you know what, just like comment and then I'll read it and then I'll just delete it and then nobody will know. So that can work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say it was a very good season.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what do you think is the most underrated episode of the podcast that we filmed this season?
That's a good question. I mean, like, I don't actually know the view totals on any of them, so I'm not thinking like that. I gotta think. I mean, the Dave's Hut Chicken Challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's gotta be it. I mean, you guys went through a lot to film that. I don't think you guys know.
There was no water, no milk, nothing. Yes.
And it was so much worse after we stopped filming.
Yeah. Poor Ronan. Oh, he was going through it off camera.
Yes. I think all of you were to some extent. I mean, you got it through it quicker than Ronan did, for sure. And Aldwin left. He went immediately to Walgreens, I'm assuming to go get some Pepto-Bismol or something like that. But that one, I mean... That one was brutal, yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately we had some audio issues with that one, which was a bummer. And we had like a unique setup. Yeah, I did like the new setup for that one. That one was pretty fun. It was interesting. So I'd say that one, or I would say episode 15, Peter. Yes. Peter had so many great stories that he shared. So many great stories, and he's so knowledgeable on like Elvis, the WWE. So many interesting things. Yeah. Big quilt. They haven't gotten them yet. He's safe. He's safe. He's all right. We know he's safe. I talked to him yesterday. Okay. He's safe as of yesterday. Today, I'm waiting for him to respond. Another story. We're waiting for an update. But if all goes well, maybe we'll have him back. He was a fantastic guest. Would love to have him back. Do you have an underrated episode? I would say Charlotte's episode has to be one of them. I would agree. People, I think a lot of people love the shorts, but not too many views on that one as much as I would have liked. Yeah. But she's got such an interesting perspective, and as Secretary General of Molly UN, as well as Vice President, and now social media manager for the History Club, I think she has a lot to talk about, and she's got a lot to say as a transfer student. Yeah, and she has synesthesia. She does. Yes. Yes. Check that short out. Check it out. Check that short out. Yeah. Well, how has it been being a co-host of a podcast? Has that been, do you think, like, any reflections on that, I guess? Yeah, if you had told me maybe a year ago that I would be a co-host on a podcast that's actually like doing pretty solidly well, I would have said that you are crazy. And how did you get in my house? Yeah, no. Yeah. But for the most part, like, I think it's been such a nice experience, and I've enjoyed every second of it. That's awesome. Yeah. What about you? I mean, it's been great. Again, like, of course, I've had experience in season 1, but I think like just like the consistency of being able to do it week after week, that gets hard. It does. Especially, you know, finals. I mean, we filmed a lot of episodes these past 2 weeks. Yep. Just kind of how the schedule worked out. What was it? I mean, 5 and, you know, 2.5 weeks. Oh, we packed it in. Yes, all over finals week. Oh, yeah. So there's times when it gets tough, and I'm sure next semester, I mean, looking at my schedule, and I'm sure yours too, it's going to be even a little bit tougher, but I think I'm very impressed with our ability to We're going to have to keep up the pace. Yeah, we're going to keep up the pace. We're not slowing down. Don't you worry. This won't be our last episode, I hope. Nope. I don't think so. And I think we have some guests next season that I'm very excited for that I think I would have loved to have on this season, but you can only have so many. We got to pick and choose, unfortunately, who can make it and who can't. You know? And it's scheduling issues too. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, and I think next season I definitely want to have some fan favorites back too. Oh yeah. I think there's some people who we need to hear more from. Comment below who you'd like to see back. Who would you like to see back? I'd like to see back. I mean, the one who comes to mind is the one we most recently filmed, episode 21, Anthony. Just because I felt like there was so much that we didn't get to. Yeah. Definitely, like he was the Model UN president. He was whatever the technical term for like the conductor or whatever for the band. Yeah. Like I would have loved to hear more about that. And also just, I mean, I think he's a very interesting job right now that he's working, which we did get to hear a lot about. I know so much about basketball. Like I just think there's so many more things to explore with Anthony. Yeah.
We only scratched the surface when it came to interacting with Anthony.
Yeah. Who would you like to see back on?
I'm gonna go for an old school pick. I'm gonna go with Sebastian.
Yes.
Our very first guest. Well, not ours.
Yes.
You and the previous co-host. But watching that episode, I have been trying to come up with ideas on what I would ask.
Yes.
Sebastian. And we want to get him back on. We're gonna try and get him back on.
We definitely are. I think hopefully very early next season.
Yeah.
He's definitely stuck around. He has not been forgotten. It's just we're trying to get new people on.
Yes.
But I think a lot's probably changed in his life since that.
Oh, most certainly, yeah.
I get that sense. So I would love to have him back on for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to also have episode 3 Owen back on.
Whoa.
That would be awesome.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
I'd love to interview him, get his thoughts.
Yeah. If you could ask him any questions, what would you ask? Any question?
What's it like?
What's it like?
That's it.
Okay.
Just what's it like?
So I have a question for you. What's it like?
You know, that's a difficult question.
It is. It's a toughie. That's a good question. Yeah.
It's like difficult and stuff.
Yeah. I have a question for you. So we've teased this idea in previous episodes of getting kind of duos on now. If you could make any duo out of our previous guests to come on, who would it be?
You know, there's a lot of really good answers for that. I think the one that we teased a lot was Caden and Tommy, so I'm not going to talk about that one as much. I'm going to go in a different direction. I would love to have both the president and vice president. I want Ronan and Charlotte on together. I think that would be a pretty good podcast episode.
I think that would be a good podcast episode too. Maybe in the lead up, you guys, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, are going to go to Belgium in the spring. We can talk more about that later, actually. I'd love to get your thoughts. But maybe in the lead up to that would be very interesting. Or right after. That'll be a good one.
How about you?
I was going to say episode 22 and 2020, Sam and Tommy. They are just as dynamic of a duo, I think, as Tommy and Caden.
Oh, yeah.
I think in the ideal world, we could have all three of them on, but I think
that would be such an entertainment.
That might be a little crowded.
I think we would just be sitting there and they would just speak the entire time.
Maybe that will be April Fools. They can co-host.
Yeah, it'd be less of a interview than a conversation.
I think so too. But I would definitely be interested to see that one. Or also
that would be entertaining.
The previous Model UN presidents during my junior year, Maddie and Anthony. That would definitely be a good duo. That would be an interesting one. Just to get their thoughts on like Model UN and also like IR stuff. I think they're both very knowledgeable about.
They know a lot.
Like they know a lot. A lot going on up there. So. Yeah. So you are going for your master's in public administration next semester. Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk about this in the first week of next week's season. So maybe we don't get too into it, but how are you feeling right now? December 17th.
Cautiously optimistic. I have a feeling that the lady who was trying to sell me on the MPA program was selling short when it came to the involvement of math.
Oh.
I'm in a couple of budgeting classes.
Okay.
For next semester. I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. And if I don't really like budgeting, I don't know what the point would be in continuing. But I think I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give my best effort.
Yeah.
No matter what. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm more looking forward to the Model UN class because I think that's gonna be a good amount of work as well, but it's also gonna be a lot of fun.
Yes. I think you'll nail budgeting.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so.
Yes. Model UN, you're going to Belgium. We've teased that already. Did you have? I'm sure I've asked you before, but I forget. What was your top committee pick that you're hoping for?
I think I signed up for NATO.
Okay.
I don't remember what the topic is for that. But then the second one I put was crisis, which would be Napoleon and his return, and then his ultimate defeat in Waterloo. But I think that would be fun. That would be a fun one. Yeah, I put a lot more effort into explaining why I should be in that one in my second option than for why I should be in NATO. Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do for me. Yeah. I very seriously considered just not putting either of those on and then trying to get into an entry-level one because I'm still not like the best when it comes to Malu stuff, but I think I've got enough conference experience where they're gonna bump me up no matter what.
I think you're ready for it.
I think it's time for a challenge.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to like a crisis like that, especially with such importance in history, I think that's going to be especially in mine where I'm going to have the context and cook up.
Yeah. And I also think that, so this is a 5-day conference you guys are going to, which is not normal.
Yes.
It's probably not a good idea typically. Yeah. But one of the things that when I did it my sophomore year, is it takes a wild amount of stamina. And I think that's where you'll be able to pull through.
I hope so.
Because some people, they get drunk the first night and they're hungover the rest of committee. And it's not even like an alcohol thing, but just like, you know, people get tired out. I think that was something I dealt with because I was also a little sick that week. But by the end of the conference, I was just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be able to stand strong, and I think that will work in your favor.
I came in hot on the last day of Normal, and I made sure that I got my ideas pulled through. I don't know how that will help me when it comes to awards. Do they like? Is it like?
It's chair.
Fan. Okay.
Chair, yeah.
All right. So it's chair voted. Okay. I think that might be impactful though. I need to make sure that I lock in every single day though.
Yes, it's definitely hard because they are long days and it's a lot. But if you can do it and if you can get into it, then it'll be good. My
first big conference, I was very nervous because I had not gone to like the smaller conferences when it came to like the less like experienced delegates. No, I got thrown right into the fire overseas. Like I didn't know what was going on. Everyone's huddled around certain people in there. Now I know like the gist of what I'm supposed to do on how to like control a room, how to give proper speeches that would be able to represent like my views and as well like get people on board with my ideas. I think one thing that I'm going to try and do a lot more, I did not really use notes as much. That's one thing I'm going to have to build on. Yeah, those can be good. Once you know how to use notes, I think those are a game changer. Yeah. And especially at this conference, I mean, they may have changed the rules, but you go up and everybody does opening speeches. So that's like the time to send notes. Oh, yeah. Hey, I liked your opening speech. Where a lot of conferences don't do that. Yeah. And the Arab League ones especially. Am I going to have to worry about the knocking? Is that a big thing still? I can't remember. I think so. I think so. When I did it, I was on the European Parliament. And so they grouped us by our parties. Ooh. Which was, I mean, it made sense, but it was odd. Yeah. But what would happen then is somebody would say something leftist, and like that side of the room would erupt. Yeah. And then we were representing the far right party. And then, you know, they'd say something. And the far right would go crazy. Far right would go crazy. So that was odd. Yeah. But I really hope I don't end up in European Parliament. It seems like a nightmare from the way that you explained it. It's definitely an odd... European Parliament could be good. It, like, on paper, it could be good. It was the way they went about it, which could be different. And so I would say that whoever in the club, because somebody will inevitably get on European Parliament, they should not immediately lose hope. Because it has the potential to be a good experience. Yeah. It was just not executed that way when I did it. I think for the people that are less like tied into Malu, like the people who haven't been around to know the people that already have gone to Belgium, will be signing up for European Parliament, not knowing exactly what they're going to get into, which is a good thing and also a bad thing. Yeah. We'll help them the best we can, I think. Yeah. It could also be like a good like beginners committee, so to speak, because you get a party and so your views are very clear. Like you don't necessarily need to know the intricacies of your country's position. You just need to know what your party thinks. Yeah. And so that does help a lot if you're new. And so I actually do think it's probably for the best that if people are going to go on that committee, it's people who are new, people who's their first conference maybe aren't going to be as frustrated. I think I'd be very frustrated with that experience if I had more experience going into it. But I didn't. So our advisor says that he doesn't want us to worry about winning awards, but I really do. Honestly, it would be very nice to win an award. It would be. The European conferences are hard because it's also, there's a lot of like just behind the scenes. These people know these people, and you know, it's these people who see each other at 15 conferences a year, and they're all friends, and now one of them has to choose: is it going to be their friends who get the award, or the objectively better delegate? Yeah, and obviously that's not always the case, but
I think there's a little bit of politics in every conference is that way, but I think especially the European ones, it's
What should I expect going into a master's program?
Oh,
what should I prepare myself for?
Yes,
in comparison to an undergrad degree.
Yes. Well, I think that from talking to my friends who are in the education department, I've taken away that it is very different to get your master's degree in something that is more aimed at a profession than an academic thing.
Yeah.
Because, and maybe this is just my experience, but a master's in history seems a little bit like trial by fire. Like, I don't want to call it hazing, but it's a little bit of like, you need to know all these people. It's made to prepare you in a sense for a doctorate, rather than a degree in like to teach. So it's not teaching you how to teach. It's almost just trying to like, they sometimes talk about in STEM degrees they have like the really hard classes in the beginning to try to get you to drop it, which I don't know how true those are. I can't remember what they're
Comp 2
called.
I've heard is one of those big ones.
Yeah, and so
Comp 1 was more than enough to get me out of there.
I think you're gonna have a very different experience in your master's program than I did. But you're also going to have other challenges of like, how do you stay on top of it when it's mostly online? You're doing something that's very different from what you've done before.
Yeah.
How do you keep? But I think you're perfectly capable of that. And I think having one in-person class is probably going to work wonders for you.
It'll keep me grounded, I think.
It will keep you grounded. Yeah, I think you're going to do well. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, it could, every class is worth a lot more.
Yeah.
Grades don't matter. I know I say that as a joke, but like they really don't. You are probably not gonna apply to another graduate program after this. You could.
I could.
It's possible, but
I don't think there's a PhD in public
I don't
What
foresee
will be
you
the worth
getting,
of that?
Yeah, I don't foresee you getting one either.
I'm sorry to all those who might have a PhD in public administration. If that does exist, I don't know if it does. Well, my apologies to you, but
come on the podcast and tell us a little bit about it. We'd love to know.
Yes,
please comment below. But yeah, I think you're gonna. But I say grades don't matter, not in like just like a stupid sense, but in a way of like nobody is gonna ever ask for your master's GPA. Yeah. The people tend to get higher grades in a master's, which means that when you get a low grade, it's more worrisome, but you probably won't get it. And 3, at least in my experience, you're gonna have less assignments.
Yeah.
And you're probably not like I have classes where I'm like I have not gotten a single grade all semester, and it is the finals week. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's actually I think on Canvas I have no grades up there except for French.
Okay. Shout out French.
Shout out French, which is an undergraduate class. But I think I think that's good. I think that takes a lot of pressure off. Like you're there to learn. Okay. And it's gonna be. You're gonna do well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time.
You're gonna have a fun time.
What are you looking forward to most in your second semester?
My second semester, I'm much happier with my classes for next semester. Although I wasn't all that concerned about these the fall semester one going in. But I am taking France and Africa, which I think will be a good class. I'm taking European fascism, which will be a good class. I'm currently enrolled in a global environmental history course, which I think would be interesting, but I think I'm only going to take 2 classes, and if I had to cut one, then that's probably it. Yeah, that's going to be the one. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hopefully going to TA. I have not heard about that yet, which I've been told is normal. Yeah. And so I think that would be a very good experience. I
hate when there's a lack of communication when it comes to like these jobs.
Yes, I think I should know. Probably should have known a month ago.
Yeah. Like I understand everyone's always busy with the just the day-to-day life of being a professor. Yeah. But it's also very annoying to the student when it comes to these departmental jobs. Yes. You're just left waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yes. And it is going to impact my schedule significantly. And if I don't get it, then I want another job, which I need to be applying for like now.
Yes. And if you were trying to look for a job and you were set on the TA thing, and all of a sudden now this opportunity is gone, like what happens?
Yes. I've been told this is normal. Yeah. I've been told by somebody who we haven't had on the podcast, but TAs at another school, that the same thing happens there. Yeah. And so I'm not all too concerned about it. I've also been told that pretty much everybody gets a chance. Like, they really try to find a spot for everybody, so I'm hoping that's the case. Although, again, as like a first year, I'm kind of like first on that chopping block, which is why it's a little worrisome. But I'm hopeful for that.
You'll be fine.
We'll find out soon. And then French, too, is going to be 4 credits next semester.
Ooh.
So I will have 4 hours a week of French, 4 different class sections. I will have 2 different class sessions of French on Monday, 2 hours.
Okay.
I'll have it at 12, and I'll have it again at 4. And so...
That's different.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
They run at different times on different days. It's an odd layout, but I'm hoping that'll be good for improving my French. Yeah, because that's been very good for me this semester. Mm-hmm. So
soon we'll have you speaking French on the pod.
Oui. Yes. But yeah, I'm hopeful. Yeah. I think we're both cautiously optimistic about next semester.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to be.
I think it's a good spot for now.
Yes. You guys do 2 more conferences on all UN. UMLMA, which we host, and NUML, Washington, D.C.
Oof, yeah.
How are you feeling about NUML? Because you have a very interesting tentative assignment for that one.
I'm going to be partnering for that with episode 22's guests.
It's true.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yes.
Very interesting assignment, as you mentioned. We're gonna have to write out a contract on what we expect from each other as duos.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But we're gonna get that contract notarized. It's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome.
We're gonna call up our local notary. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna be very focused, I think, on trying to like prepare our research and have everything set, especially in the early weeks when we don't know what we're gonna have for our assignments for the Belgium one. But I think it should be pretty good. Last time we were on special together, we were different countries for this, so now I get to hop on his side as going to be Iraq. We're going to be representing the Special Council Heritage, and I brought a lot of pretty good points in there, and I hope to build on them.
That's great. That's great. And are you excited for all the traveling? I mean, DC, again, you've already been to DC now.
My mother isn't, but I am.
That's fine.
I love watching movies on airplanes. It's so much fun.
Is there anyone you're hoping will be on it?
Last time I watched all 3 of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Okay.
These were all separate flights. So it was like 3 different flights. No, 4 flights. I watched 3 movies. Those were very long flights.
Yes.
Very long movies.
Yeah.
But I think maybe I could just watch those again if need be.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, you'll be going, Belgium. You're watching Belgian films.
I watched Twisters when we went to DC. That was pretty good.
Shout out episode 16's guest, Lobster Reel. He tells us about the scientific accuracy of Twisters. You should check that out. Or Twister.
Twister, yeah. I watched the sequel. I actually haven't watched the original movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You
guys could have combined.
We could have.
He's only seen the first. You've only seen.
I'm an expert on the second one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Glenn Powell.
Yes. Shout out. Come on the podcast.
Please.
We'd love to have you on.
I'm looking forward to the travel aspect.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the local conference that we're doing. That should be pretty fun. I believe that the committee that I'm going to be having to create will be ASEAN, which should be interesting.
That's interesting.
That's what's in the works. I don't know if that's going to be confirmed yet, but that's what we've talked about possibly having me do.
Wow, that would be very interesting.
Yes.
I think that would be cool though.
And I think it'd be very important topics as well. We love Southeast Asia.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Episode 14, Charlotte.
Yes.
About that.
We love Southeast Asia, and there's a lot of very pertinent issues that are going on right now in Southeast Asia that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff related to the South China Sea, a lot of stuff related to border disputes in that area, and I think it's very important that we make sure that we have a representation. Especially, I don't think there has really been.
Not while I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it'd be a novel idea, and I think it could be like one of those upper level courses for the big.
I think that could be a very good committee.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, so the next episode will be the first episode of the next season, which will probably just be us again.
Yes.
And that will be after you guys have what is called Prep Week for Model UN.
Yeah.
You want to tell the audience about that?
Yeah. Some affectionately love to call it Hell Week. I don't really agree with that name. I think, like, I understand where it comes from. I get it's like a more brutal schedule, but like, I mean...
Are you a Prep Week fan?
I see why it is important. I wouldn't call it Hell Week.
Wow.
I think Prep Week is the name that it deserves. I don't think it's hell on earth.
Wow.
This has been like a year since I've gone through it, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
It helped me develop my skills a lot more because I was very, very out of the loop when it came to Model UN.
Yeah.
And I just sort of got thrown in the middle of everything, and I felt a need to be like involved. And I got the help that I wanted when it came to delivering speeches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be very important for me to further build on that. I have a lot that I need to work on when it comes to writing resolutions and speeches. I think the aspect that I might be better in is going to be speeches. I just haven't had the experience when it comes to writing resolutions. Like,
that's a tough one to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like episode 22's guest.
Yes.
He knows how to write the funding clause like nobody's business.
22 or 21?
22.
Really? I didn't know about this.
He was cooking up.
We'll have to ask him about this.
He was cooking up at Nermal. He was writing every funding clause except for the paper that I was trying to get passed. He refused when I needed his help because he said that he had done it for every other paper so far. And I said, that's a valid point, but also I am floundering. Please help.
Yeah. Aw. That's sad. Well, episode 21's guest, I mean, when I was in the committee with him, which took 4 years to happen, Anthony, I was astounded.
Absolutely wonderful. He knows he can... I wish I could do it as half as good as he can, honestly.
Same. Yes, he can write a resolution. But you'll get better. I do agree with you that Prep Week is important, even though it was routinely my least favorite week of the year.
Yeah.
It's just very hard to go. I mean, the worst one for me was my first ever Prep Week. I was also taking a winter class, which is over 3 weeks. And so I'm doing 1/3 of a semester's, in theory, I mean, it's not really a full semester's worth of work, but 1/3 of a semester's worth of work on top of 5 days, 9 to 3 Model UN. And it was my first time doing it, so I was just like total initiation ritual. It is, but it is important.
It is, yeah.
And I think it tends to be good because then you come into the semester and it's like you've already done the hard part, and like those first few weeks of the semester seem so easy compared.
Now that I'm sort of like a vet, which is weird for me.
Yeah.
I'm used to being the new guy, but now that I'm sort of a vet at this, I'm very interested to see how the new people who haven't really experienced Prep Week, how they have.
Yeah.
I think we have a good amount of freshmen that know what they're doing. They're interesting characters off the paper, but they're pretty good when it comes to actual committee work.
Yeah. And I think Prep Week's very important as like a team bonding ritual. Because it's like
we're going through this trauma together.
Yeah, and everyone eats lunch together and you work together in groups.
Yeah.
I think I do see the importance of Prep Week. I'm pro Prep Week. It's just, it can be a lot.
It can be a lot.
Yeah.
I'll defend it though.
That's fine.
I'll be the devil's advocate.
That's fine. That's fine. Comment below if you're mad at him. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That would be me.
Please do. I will attack you.
I'll delete it. Don't do that. Comment nice things.
Please do.
Please.
I won't actually attack you.
Yes, we'll like it if you comment nice things. Or maybe we'll even do the heart on YouTube. That would be huge for you. Noticed by your favorite creators.
Yeah. I'm gonna pivot a little bit further away from that. I think it's important that we update you guys on the fantasy football. We previously mentioned this a lot. Episode 8, episode 9, and then the mid-semester review on what's going on. The fantasy football season is coming to a close.
It is, yeah.
Yes. I think disappointing on both of our parts here.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
We did end up playing each other in the playoffs. I lost.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks, Kyle Pitts.
I mean, it wasn't a real playoffs match.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So we had a 12-man league, and only 4 made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which is rough.
Yeah.
I got 5th. You got 7th or 6th?
Somewhere around there.
I think you got 7th, because I think Aldwin, episode 8, I think you got 6th.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. I think the fantasy football people who had already played before were the ones who had already made it as the top 4. So all of us newbies were already at a disadvantage, not knowing what to expect when we came into it.
Yeah.
But I wish the playoffs were a bit more spread out.
Yeah.
I think that it should have been 6 make it, 6 don't, and then the people with the first seed, second seed get the bye.
Yeah,
that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed. I made a big mid-season trade to get a quarterback. My quarterback experience this season has been rough, to say the least. I think I'm not going to reach next season to get a quarterback in the 4th round. Joe Burrow, I love you, buddy, but you are not worth it.
Yeah.
But Joe Flacco most certainly was worth the pickup. I did trade for Jalen Hurts in the middle of the season. That was a worthwhile trade, I think. But he did cost me one game in particular. It was against... who was it against? I think it was against actually the previous co-host. That's who I was playing, and Jalen Hurts had a miserable performance against the Packers, and I remember watching it because I had gone to a WWE event that very day, and I was watching it and scrolling during halftime. It was looking bad, and I was just like, oh no. Yeah. If I had won that game, I think I wouldn't have made it in the playoffs, but I think I would have had a better shot to sneak in there. Yeah. Which was devastating.
Yeah. It definitely was rough. I mean, I don't know anything about football. And so all things considered,
you did a wonderful job.
5th is not bad.
Yeah.
But it was definitely frustrating because I was 3rd in the league in points scored.
Yeah.
And so it's tough for that to happen and not feel like it's a little bit of a luck situation, which I probably shouldn't say. It's luck for everybody, but that was just rough. I mean, one win away, and again, scoring more than both 3rd and 4th place is...
That's the way that fantasy football goes, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I was happy. Daniel Jones is my GOAT forever.
Which player were you most happy with?
Definitely Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones?
I mean, picked up off waivers.
My heart goes out to you, brother. He tore his ACL, so he's out for the season. He's out for next season.
Next season? Oh my gosh.
Well, probably a significant portion.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was for sure my favorite.
Now they got Phillip Rivers, that's going to be entertaining.
Is he good?
He is 44 years old. He's a grandfather. He retired.
Shoot.
He was actually on the ballot for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Oh man.
And he was a semifinalist, and he pulled his name off, and now he is the starting quarterback. God. He threw a touchdown.
Oh my God.
On Sunday, yeah.
This is crazy news.
This is absolutely insane.
Wow. Okay, I did not know that.
One of the craziest Cinderella stories that we'll have ever, I think.
Yeah, if you could call it that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that could be close is if Tom Brady came out of retirement and started slinging it.
Which feels like it would be more reasonable than this. But yeah.
Yeah. You also had Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, yeah, mid-season pickup. People don't like that one.
I don't like
Which is why I hesitate to say he was my favorite. But he did well for me. Yeah. I put up a fair trade for him at first. And then I'd be remiss not to mention Tua, who was my team's namesake, who is no longer on my team.
He just got benched. He just got benched yesterday.
Things happen.
Quinn Ewers, he's going to be the new quarterback in charge of Miami. Yeah. They're going to be drafting. They're going to have to I think they're going to probably sign like Mac Jones or someone like that.
Really?
In the offseason. Yeah.
Okay.
Mac Jones' contract's up with the Niners, and he played pretty well when he filled in for Brock Purdy. I think he'll probably get a new contract starting somewhere else.
Yep. Well, that would be, he was my goat. Who was your favorite that you had in your team?
When I was prepping for mocks, I had a lot of players in mind that I was going to draft. I was going to draft Ashton Gianti. I was going to draft George Kittle. I wanted to get Jackson Smith and Jigba. Gianti, up and down. I did not end up getting him. Instead, I ended up getting Devon Achane, which in my last day of mocks, I switched to drafting him because I was like, I have a feeling something's going to go awry and I'm going to end up with him. And I did end up with him, and I was very happy that I ended up with him. And then JSN, I did not end up getting. I really wanted him to be there in the 3rd round, but who ended up being there in the 3rd round instead was James Cook. James Cook. I didn't want to take another running back that early, but the thing was that he was really dang good.
Yeah.
And I think those two would have to be my top favorite players because I could just rely on them to do just about anything that I needed. And then I didn't end up with. I did not end up with George Kittle, which is probably a good thing because he got hurt. And he was out for most of the season. Instead, the person I snagged, I think it was like round 8 or 9, I drafted Tyler Warren. That was probably the pick I was the most proud of because I snagged that one and I knew that he was going to ball out, and he did. Thank you, Daniel Jones.
My goat. I'm a Colts fan now, I think.
You're a Colts fan?
I think that's the natural outcome of this.
That's the progression.
They have great colors. Yeah. But yeah, I would say, would you do fantasy football again next year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. I think with the experience I have now, I think I'm going to be in a better position, hopefully.
Yeah. And I think I would fight to have an expanded playoff format.
Oh, yeah.
I would even go as far as top 8 should make it.
Top 8? Yeah. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah. The people who are at the very bottom, they just stop caring at the very end. So it's like, you don't need to make it in there.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. All right. So over the past 17 episodes, we have had each guest ask a question to next week's guest.
Yep.
And so I thought, what better if we came and answered them ourselves, since often we don't get the chance to. Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
We're going to go in order on these.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll pose them to you and then I can answer after, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sounds good.
You'll have to take the first sip. Alton would like to know, Dave's Hot Chicken or Raising Cane's?
Dave's Hot Chicken.
I'm a little bit more stumped on this one, but I think Dave's.
It's just what I'm most familiar with. That's what I'm going with.
That's a tough one.
I've only had Raising Cane's once, and it was a very good time.
Really? That was your first time?
That was my first.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a very good experience. I will say I like Dave's Chicken better. I'm not gonna lie. But
I prefer the Dave's Chicken, and I prefer the mac and cheese, but the Raising Cane's Texas toast and the lemonade.
It's pretty good.
Unbeatable. Yeah. Unbeatable. So
I think if Raising Cane's was closer and Dave's was further, I think I'd probably just end up saying Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm gonna say for nostalgia purposes Raising Cane's, but practically on a night out, Dave's. Ronan would like to know, History Club or IRC? This is a tough one for you. Yeah. I think this is more clear cut for me.
Yeah, it's more clear cut for. I guess I'm gonna have to go IRC. I had a lot more fun, even though that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I just think, there were ups and downs that came with History Club. I think IRC. I think I have just more fond memories. Yeah. I think it's probably the travel aspect.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But I have really just fond memories that I think I'm going to hold on to even longer from the IRC than I do from History Club.
Yes. I would have to agree. I think History Club, I think I have a lot of great memories for being in the history department from those people, but that's ultimately not what we're comparing.
Yeah.
We're comparing History Club versus the IRC. IRC, I joined on my first week of my freshman year. History Club, I joined as vice president my sophomore year. And so it was just a thing that I had to run.
Yeah.
It was never something that I felt like I necessarily I don't say I didn't enjoy it, and certainly in the beginning, it was good to get to know people better.
Yeah.
But IRC was like really like my thing all 4 years. And so yeah, without a doubt, IRC.
Yeah.
Ryan would like to know, who is your favorite president?
I guess I like Barack.
That's a good answer.
Barack, you can't go wrong with Barack.
Joe Biden, comment below if you
Biden.
agree.
This is for you. Your favorite president was probably Barack.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Barack, despite the war crimes.
I mean,
every president really has war crimes. Let's be honest.
Yeah, every president has their thing. Yeah, I think when I say favorite, I mean favorite to like learn about and read about, and it's JFK, without a doubt.
Yeah.
If was he the best? I don't know. Like, fight that out yourselves. But I think it's just like an impossible task to compare across eras, and yeah, JFK. Yeah. Maddie would like to know, how do you grapple with the weight of mass consumerism encroaching on society every little bit more day by day?
It scares me.
Yeah. I don't think I do. I've ad block.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably my answer.
Block, yeah. Mass consumerism. It's a lot more prevalent than I wish it was.
Yeah. I agree. Ronan would like to know again, if you were on Flight 11, would you be able to stop the hijacking like Mark Wahlberg says that he would, or do you not have that Sigma grind set?
I do not have that Sigma grind set. I'm sorry, Ronan.
Yeah. I also do not have that Sigma grind set.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, you should shut your mouth sometimes.
Yeah. We have already answered these next two, but I mean, I guess in particular, the first one, I'm wondering if it has changed.
Yep.
Caden would like to know, what's the most American state, and how many grand pianos did your high school have?
No, I don't think my answer changes. I'm going to stick with Wisconsin, and I'm going to stick with just one. The last one I can't really change.
Yeah, no, I know. That one doesn't change. I'm also going to stick with New York. I'm very firm in that one. And I still don't remember that we had a grand piano. I mean, I could be wrong about that. It could be in a room that I never went in. But
I think you'll have to go on a tour.
I think probably not. But I definitely remember an upright. And like, why would you need more than one piano? Yeah. I don't know.
That's one thing that everyone loves, a tour of their old high school.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Charlotte would like to know, the 4 Noble Truths or the 5 Pillars of Islam?
I think 4 Noble Truths.
Good answer.
That one resounded a lot more.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with either of these as much as I would like, so tentative answer, but I really do love the pilgrimage aspect of the 5 Pillars of Islam, which I don't believe is part of the 4 Noble Truths.
No.
So I think I'll have to go 5 Pillars of Islam, but that one's subject to change.
I think if I needed to, I would have an easier time naming off the 4 Noble Truths rather than the...
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm probably the opposite, but I don't think I could name all 5 Pillars of Islam.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Peter would like to know, do you think Kevin Gates started a car battery with his bare hands?
I wasn't supposed to talk about this one. No, that's a reference to his podcast episode. Okay. I think he did.
You think he did?
I want to believe it.
I'm going to have to say no.
What?
Lobster Real would like to know, if you could master any instrument, what would it be?
Ooh, okay. I think the thought that I had when he asked that question, I was going to say saxophone. I think actually piano would be a lot more fun, actually.
Actually, I believe he did answer this question, now that I'm thinking of it, on the Dave's Hot Chicken podcast. I completely forgot about that.
Yes,
but as soon as you said saxophone, I was like, I remember this.
Yeah, I think I might change it. If I said saxophone previously, that was like my first initial, like, right off the bat guess.
Yeah. But you've thought about it.
I've thought about it. I think piano would be... It's just more versatile than saxophone, I feel like.
Yeah. I'd be tempted to go piano, but I think I'm going to have to go drums. I've been thinking about this. I just have no sense for it.
You'll recreate Whiplash.
Yes, I've never seen it, but I'm sure I would. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's probably a good drummer in that.
It's quite a movie.
I think I should watch it at some point. People love it.
Very intense.
Yeah. I'll check it out at some point. This one is from you. Me. So you can choose whether or not you want to answer it.
Okay.
Do you think Margaret Thatcher effectively utilized girl power by using paramilitary death squads?
So this is a reference to an Eric Andre skit. I don't think so.
Okay.
She was I don't agree with Margaret Thatcher's position.
Yeah, I have to agree with that too. I don't think that's what girl power is.
No.
Yeah. Alden would like to know, did Reagan cook that crack?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
I'm gonna...
His war on drugs.
Yeah, not good.
No.
I'm gonna have to say I'm uninformed on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pass that. Rona would like to know Bill Clinton or Donald Trump.
Let's go Bubba.
Yeah. I think that's the obvious answer. Professor Young would like to know what makes you feel most alive.
I've thought about this a lot. What does make me feel most alive? I think getting to spend time with my friends and family. That's very similar to what Anthony said, I know, but I feel like a lot of the enjoyment that I've gotten out of my life has been spending time with all these people. And I think that's what matters the most to me. Yeah.
My answer is going to be a little bit similar to what Rob said, which bummed me out when he said it. Not the heroin one, but he started talking about the element. But I was thinking, like, when I first heard it, like traveling and like going to the beach and like things like being out in nature in some aspect. Even though I'm not somebody who goes out in nature a lot, but when I do, it's like, man.
Transcendentalist. Big fan of Thoreau.
Yes, I read all of his works for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Rob would like to know, do you like him?
Yeah, I like Rob. Rob's a good guy.
Comment below if you like Rob.
Please do.
I respond to the will of the people. So Rob, I'll let you know. I'll let you know based on the comments. Yeah.
Campbell's opinion is a democracy.
Yes, I have no firm opinion. I'm kidding. Tommy would like to know, if you could run for any political office in any country, what would it be?
Ooh. Anthony's answer to this was really good. So I don't want to do that. I think if I was to run for, I'm going to take the Vatican out of this equation, just to make myself more different, I suppose. I could run for any position. I guess it would have to probably be president.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like, yeah. I don't know how I'd do as president, but I don't know.
You can give it a try.
I could try.
Yeah. I think I would have to go with mayor of New York. I think I think mayor is a position, especially of a big city, when you can make concrete changes. Yeah. Very or more easily than president, even though because you have a smaller scale. And then New York's just the greatest city in the world. And it's the one where you'd have the most influence. Yeah. So this is our last one because unfortunately, again, we have not yet filmed episode 22. We apologize for this. And so we only have episode 21's guests. We'll answer it when he asks it. Yes, we can do that. We can do that. Anthony would like to know, if you could go back to any specific historical time or place for a day, kind of as a dream, when and where would you go? I mean, it's real, but it's a dream. I mean, you were there when he explained it. This is a very, very good answer. Oh my God. This is a great question. I'm going to have to come up with something that would... I suppose the day that I would have to pick, I think, unfortunately, the first one that comes to mind is Lincoln's assassination. Weirdly enough. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why. There's just something about it that I just want to witness and be able to see, like, what actually happened. I'm not like a believer in like anyone who thinks that John Wilkes Booth actually didn't do it. I just feel like that's a bit silly. Yeah. But also, I just want to. You get to experience part of 1800s life in America. You get to witness probably a pretty good play. If that's possible, let's be honest. Yeah. If Lincoln's going to go see it, it's probably gonna. They're putting everything into that performance. Yes. And then you get to witness one of the greatest tragedies in American history, I'd say, in Lincoln's death.
and sort of the manhunt that comes along with it.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Is it cheating if I have 2 answers?
No.
This is definitely my second place, but I was thinking at first Boston Tea Party.
Ooh,
just for kind of some of the that you made me think of it was it's like you see this very like country changing moment, but you also just see the day-to-day life of things. My second answer, I'm not a big ancient Rome person, but I think I would like to go back to ancient Rome because I think it's like the most different from what we have now. And so I would pick I'd love to see them just like a day when they're building the Colosseum. Like how did they do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then to see it with like the rest of Rome, which I imagine is not very built up at that time. I think that'd be very interesting.
The other thing that came across my mind was Caesar's assassination. I don't know why those two are the first ones that came to my mind.
That would be a good one, though.
I need to think of better answers for that, I think. But yeah, I think that would be
that would be a good one. Yeah. Well, that's it.
That's it. We've answered all the questions. Come back with us. Oh my gosh! Come back next season and we'll answer some more. But yeah, we're gonna have to. We should make predictions now for what next semester is gonna be like. Do you have any off the dome? Off the dome. I think I'm gonna predict award. I'm gonna make it happen. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna be cocky. I want to make an award happen somehow, some way. Yes. In Mall UN. I think I'm going to be miserable in my budgeting classes. Let's be real. I think outside of school, hopefully we get another internship. Because I have enjoyed the one that I'm doing right now, but I'm not really doing that much work. It's just something that pads out the resume at this current moment in time. Yeah. I think a more interesting internship would be nice for next semester. And then, I guess that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Those are good. I don't. I'm hesitant to make a prediction because I'm like cautiously optimistic, but there's also part of me that was like, this semester did not go the way I had hoped. Yeah, never does. Honestly, it never does. But yeah, usually it's different, but. Most semesters in the past have been good. This one, I would say, probably not good. Yeah. And so I hesitate to say that it's like it's gonna get immediately better. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it will get better. I think the TA thing will work out, but I think it'll stress me out inevitably. Even though I want it to be this like very enriching experience. Yeah. And I think that will probably be the case for my classes, where they're better, but they're just not quite where I need them to be. And I also think I'm just going to be busier, which will be like an interesting thing to deal with. Oh, yeah. I'm very excited for Numal. I'll be sharing at Numal. That's going to be good for you, yeah. Which I think will be very exciting and a good experience, but like also it's interesting because I think here you can just say to a professor, oh, like I have to do Model UN, like I'm not going to be here. Yeah. And they understand. And like these people won't understand really. They're not going to understand. And I need to figure out how I'm going to handle that. Yeah. Also, just like getting ready for my thesis, I think is going to be a nightmare and a half. Hopefully, I'll do that over break mostly. Any predictions outside of school? Outside of school? Beyond like the TA stuff. Outside of school, I'm hoping. I think the podcast is going to go great. Yeah. I think. It's hard to predict. I mean, I don't know. Like, part of me thinks, like, am I going to be into, like, movies a lot more? Am I going to be reading a lot more? Because I think I kind of kept up with the reading, but I kind of fell behind on it this semester. So it's just hard to say. I mean, with Stranger Things back, I'm like, am I going to run for TV again? Is that going to be a thing? I'm sure there'll be something new. But it's just, it never is what you expect it to be. It's always annoying. I would love to watch more TV shows, I think, but like I like my letterbox more than I like you watching like TV shows. Yeah. Do you have any outside of school predictions? Yeah. As I said, the internship thing, I want to try and watch I'm gonna try and do some more TV shows, I think. I'll see if I can balance that. I want to try and get more books in. I don't think I'll be able to do that as much as I want to. Or I'll pick a book that's way too big. I'm very guilty of this. I will pick a book that is way too large, thinking that I can finish it in a small amount of time, which is very silly of me. And then have it end up being like just around for the next like 3 months or so.
Yeah.
It'll be what it is. But yeah, podcast episodes. I hope that we can get a good amount in.
I hope so too. I think scheduling wise, it'll be definitely a little bit more tricky.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have more later in the day classes, but I think we can work around that.
Yeah.
Neither of us will be an in-person undergraduate student here, which will be odd.
Crazy.
But we're gonna try to keep our set.
Yeah, we're gonna try and keep our set as best as we can.
They can't take this from us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it if we have to move into a different room.
It happens sometimes.
Like we did with episode 21. It's one of those things where it is what it is.
You're seeing more of campus.
Yeah,
episode 18.
Exploring the space.
Exploring the space.
Yes.
Do you want to explore the space? Not right now, but just in general, as a
I do want, yeah.
Someday.
One day.
One day.
If need be.
If need be. And maybe we could do some special episodes on the road, things like that.
Yeah. I think a food tasting episode
yes.
would be very fun.
I want to do that so bad. Good Mythical Morning style.
Yeah.
Comment below if you'd like to see that.
Dude, I had some salted caramel lays that would be perfect for a food tasting episode of the pod. I
think we should do that.
They were something else.
Yes. That should absolutely be on the agenda for next semester.
Yeah, I think we can make that happen. So we've already answered the questions from so many weeks past. We're gonna try and ask ourselves a question for when we start up later on.
Yes.
Do you have any question?
I have a question. Do you want me to ask a question for both of us?
Both of us. I think that would be.
Okay, this one, I'm hoping this will be applicable to both.
Mm-hmm.
How did you like Crime and Punishment?
Oh.
And Owen, if you didn't read this, how was prep week?
Yes.
Part B.
That's
the
good.
Question.
Okay. I think our question for both of us as well. Did you have happy holidays?
Mm.
And also, what else? I'm trying to think of another one.
You don't have to. This is just more in the case of if you didn't end up reading Crime and Punishment. I don't exactly know what your plans are in that regard.
What movies did you watch?
That's a good one.
In between here and now.
Marty Supreme? I think so.
Have to go see that in theaters.
I think so. I will be. I will be. All right. Well, Owen, thank you so much for joining this season as a co-host. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's been awesome. Thank you guys for watching all of the videos.
Yes, every single one. Yes.
I think my New Year's or my winter break resolution is supposed to short every single day.
That's good.
We'll see if that can happen. Yeah. It's about 30 days, but
I think my resolution during the duration of the filming of this podcast was to mention every single episode. Did we get everyone?
I don't think so.
I think we kind of did.
We got pretty close.
We did with the questions from everyone.
We may have.
We might have done it. We might have.
We mentioned Rob. Did we mention Rob? Yes. Well, yeah, because we read off everybody's question. You're right.
I think so.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. If you were a guest, cheers to you. We'd love to have you back.
Thank you all.
Yeah. And thank you for watching.
Bye. Woo.